Onto Minecraft here, and this is actually my third time trying to record this mod. Second time I accidentally clicked on the stop button by accident. But anyway, so this is the Biomes Are Plenty mod, which adds about 88 biomes and about 91 more achievements to your game. So if you are an achievement hunter, like a YouTube channel, because there's a YouTube channel called Achievement Hunters, if you are like them and you like to try to find achievements, well, then this is also another good mod for that. If I go to my achievements, just to show you right now, that's the options. If you click on Minecraft, you'll have Biomes Are Plenty. There is a crap ton. There's 8 different rows with about like 11 different biomes on them, I think. Not exactly too sure. And then of course there's this, that, and this one, which I don't know how to get this one. This one you just need to find all the biomes. This one I'll show you later. And this one I just don't know. So if you've downloaded the mod before and you know how to summon the beast, or at least that's what it says, tell me in the comments. Or another question is, what if you have downloaded this mod or you want to, when you're done, tell me, or you don't have to, but I kind of want you guys to write in the comments and tell me what is your favorite biome. Rather than that, let's start off with the ores, and it's midnight, so this makes this biome a bit funny, or a bit cool, because the water is purple. But this biome that I am is called like the Mystic Woods, I think. I don't know, but let's start off with the ores. So these ores are completely useless, but they may also not. I'm not exactly too sure. I haven't tested it out. If I'm correct, you can get these in the overworld, at least I think. But basically, if I'm correct, I actually haven't tested it out, but I think you're able to trade, because like when you mine these, you'll get the little circles that say like ruby, and then you can fill up a 3x3 crafting table to make the block. And you may be able to trade with villagers with more of these, so it's not just like emeralds and other stuff, like wooden stuff and tools. It's like more ores that you can trade them with. But the only ore in here that you're actually allowed to craft with is the amethyst ores. So this is going to be the most useful one out of all of them. But right now we're actually going to go to the food, which was in this chest, but I started this right up after I failed the second one. So yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to pause the video, not stop it, and I'm going to get myself to be really hungry, and then I'll start it from there. So I'll be back. Okay guys, oh, whoops, messed it up, but I'm back, and I'm at really low hunger, but I'm going to save this shroom powder for last, just to let you know. But we're actually going to start off with the shroom salad, so let's see how much this does. So right now I'm at half, and now I'm about 1, 2, okay, so the shroom salad was about 2.5, and it has no effects at all. But now let me go get some more milk, because my process of doing this, I found out, is faster, so I don't have to pause it. So I'll have to just drink this, get rid of that, wait for it to get very low, and since this is hunger 10, I think, and it's very effective, I think. I don't know why it's, okay, now it's going down. Yeah, so I'll wait for it to go about to, I'll wait it to go all the way down. So our next one is veggie salad. Okay, so veggie salad, we're at 0, and now we're at 3, so that does about 3. Okay, now on to our final one. I have a bowl. It's weird. I have this glitch where I just get random things. But, so let's get another milk. Okay, let's drink this. Okay, So it should take just a little bit because now it's trying to make the saturation go faster. So there's a saturation before it goes down. So we'll drink milk at about, well, we'll make it go all the way down to about 1, I'd say. That'd be a good place. The next one is some fruit salad, which to be fair is really only apples. Right now we're at about 2.5. 1, 2, that's about like 2.5 or 3, I think. But, no, that's already about the bowl. Okay. But, so now for our next one, these are wildcats. I don't exactly think these are healthy, but, you know, whatever. Oh wow, that only healed about 1.5, and it gave us weakness 2. So this is definitely not a good one. You don't want to eat these. These are bad. Let's poison ourselves a bit. And go get some more milk. Blue milk cap. Oh, I wonder what that does. But we'll have it go down till about, let's say maybe 2. But well, I think the saturation is very long. And weakness for about 10 seconds. Or, oh wow, now I can, oh wait, no, that's my other thing. But that's for about 10 seconds, so the weakness only lasts so long. Oh, let me drink another one. This is a lot longer than I thought it would be. So let's drink it from there. So our next one is the berry. That gives us 1. So it's kind of like, I think it's like, I don't know what fruit it's like, but it's like some type of fruit, and it's only does 1, but it has no effects on you. So if you have a ton of them, I recommend you eat them. Now the next one is the most awesome one, and I'm not going to need these anymore. But basically what this does is, well, it gives you half hunger, but it gives you nausea. So let me eat Tom full. Whoops. Okay, so now I'm done with that, and well, that's still nauseous. So next we are on armor and weapons. So basically there's this thing called mud balls, and I'll actually show you it right now, and let me go back to creative. Basically, a mud ball is what you get from a certain biome. Let me actually go to my achievements and see if I can find it. So it's like a mud type biome. Like you can kind of tell it would have to be from some mud type biome. Let me check. Yeah. So it's quagmire, or at least that's what they call it. You can find mud here, or there are these 3 mobs which I will show you right now. They are called the jungle spider, the rose sister, and the glob. So the jungle spider, let me go grab a sword real quick. So jungle spider looks like that. It's, I think, almost, it's wider than a silverfish, but it's not as long as one. And I think they can poison you, but I'm not exactly sure. I thought this only did 7, and that had 8. Oh well. But so the next one now is the rose sister. It's basically a chicken, except that when you kill it, it drops rose red dye. I didn't pick it up though. Awkward. Anyway, so the next one is another way for getting the mud thing. Basically, it looks like that, and you can kill it, and it has like a rare drop, or maybe it has to be big. So let me actually go down here for a second and spawn a big one. Oh yeah, bigger ones drop more. Yeah, I think they have a bit of a rare chance, but it's not that rare. So like, you can get them from these guys. And then, if I'm correct, I gotta test this out with a crafting table. I can't remember if you're supposed to craft them with this, or if you're supposed to smelt them first and then do it, because essentially there's this and mud bricks. And right now I'm about to see, like, which one it is. So first we are going to get the crafting table, and now we are going to put that away for a second. I'm going to grab mud bricks and mud balls. Okay, so let's put the crafting table down. Let's see. So mud brick. Okay, no, so if I'm correct, it should just be a mud ball, which is easier to obtain because I think you would have to smelt to get that. So if you get a mud ball or something, you make muddy chest plate and stuff like that. Yeah. So mud tools and stuff are really bad though. So the whole section with mud is basically worthless because even though it may be easy to obtain, and I guess it's easy if you like really want some armor or something, it is really crappy. It has worse durability than wood, and it mines and attacks less than wood. It's like unbelievable. It's just like sucky. I would have thought it would have at least been the same as wood, but look at this. This is exactly 4 and this is 9. But which brings me to the next one. This is the amethyst. Amethyst is about a lot better than diamond. The armor has 100 more durability than a diamond, and the tools have about 1,000 more durability than a diamond, or about 500, I can't remember. And this is really strong, and I think the amethysts are almost just like impossible to break. I don't even know. But now we have the scythe. Unfortunately, for some reason, because the scythes may still be a work in progress, but for some reason the scythes don't deal any more damage than the others, so you could still get a mud scythe, and they would all still do 1 damage. And to prove it, I'm going to get a diamond and a mud scythe, and I'm going to spawn a spider, and here's the diamond, 1 attack, it does exactly 1, and like, who wants that? Oh, let me kill this thing without breaking the tree. So, yeah. So, even, now I'll show you with the mud, it still does 1, so it doesn't even matter for this. You can get a mud scythe no matter what, or if you just want to look cool with it, you can get a diamond, but like, scythes are pretty useless. And now for this extra thing I kind of added into the armor, even though it doesn't really do anything. Oh, that's not it. That is it. But basically, there's this thing called a flower band, and you can wear it on your head. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't give you any special effects, neither does it give you armor. It's just there, so I'm not exactly too sure. It just looks pretty, so like, you can go put like this on, and you look fabulous with it, and be like, woo! Yeah, really good for like animators who want to do like a beach animation. You could like have your Minecraft character wearing that or something. Well, on to the final thing. I'm going to save the best for last, which are these 2. Now this right here, the ghastly soul, and I'm just going to get over with this. This looks like the picture of the achievement of summoning the beast, but I've tried everything that I can do with this. I've tried on whatever this is, like a sacrificial focus. I've tried on everything and it doesn't work, so I'm not exactly too sure why. But anyway, so the Celeste crystal and the Celeste lens. I'm not too sure how you craft the Celeste lens, but I do know that to craft the Celeste crystal, what you do is you go to something called Promised Land up there, and basically what it does is in Promised Land there are Celeste crystals that spawn, and when you break them you get Celeste shards, and then you put 4 of them together in a cube formation in a 3x3 crafting table, and you will get the crystal or the Celeste crystal back. And it's basically a blue version of glowstone, so if you don't like yellow, you can have blue. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that's what that is. Then we have like a sacrificial focus and an altar and a grave. I don't exactly know what they do, and neither do I know how to craft them. All I know is I can like place a grave down where somebody has died and be like, okay. Also, apparently if you destroy it, you do get it back. But Next, again, we're gonna save these for last. But we have, I already told you about that. I don't really know what to do with it. But the dart blower, basically, you don't actually need any dart in your inventory to shoot it unless you want the poison dart. I'm not showing off the poison dart right now. This is the regular. The regular just hurts things. So like if I would have done this, it does about 2 damage. And you can't collect your darts back because they will automatically break. And so yeah, so that's like the downside about it. But if you get a poisonous one, they will also break on impact, but they will poison your enemy. So poison darts are a bit better, but you know, whatever. Now these music discs I'm not really gonna show, but basically this is like a regular music disc you would sound, because like this one's not very unusual, it just sounds like a regular one. This one is awkward. It plays the main Minecraft theme in reverse. Kinda sounds like the Majora's Mask 4th Day glitch music, aka Ben Creepypasta. Sounds like that, basically. Or it has similarities or whatever. And yeah. So that's what that is. And this is basically an amethyst bucket, and there's an awkward thing where amethyst can't get something called liquid poison. You can find that. I thought it was like the purple water in this biome that I'm in, but it's not, so I don't exactly know where to find it. But there's another biome. I could show you in the achievements, but I want to get over with this. There's a biome called like the pink water or spring water, I can't remember, and basically it's full of this. Now what this does, and I'm going to get all these out for a second, well except for the amethyst bucket. Basically the amethyst bucket can get the spring water, but not the liquid poison, and a regular iron bucket would be able to get the liquid poison, but not the spring water. Now the difference is, well, I'll show you. When you hop in, it will give you apparently hunger and poison. I know it'll give you hunger. But let's say first let me go get some.
Justin?
Block it off, like, hold on for a second. I gotta go do something.
No, you're.
Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry if somebody just interrupted my video. And wow, that was weird. Anyway, so basically I'm gonna show this off on a couple of mobs. So also another thing about this mystic biome is that witches spawn in here, like a lot of witches. So you wanna know what I'm gonna do? You like poison, I like too. So now you're poisoned, and it's not actually doing that much to it. Oh well, let's find a real mob. Let's see, where would a real mob be? Well first, where's my thing? Okay, because I'm going to take something else in here to show off. So, I'll show off this too. Anyway, so like, let me just like spawn a jungle spider and spawn this. Really? Go in. Okay, so the jungle spider is poisonous. He won't get affected by it. Let's do the rooster. So poison lime, so it's a one-hit KO. And then cool thing about this is that the spring water is that it will regenerate your health as long as you stay in it. But for some reason this isn't the poison water, even though it looks exactly the same. But let me try this water right here. Okay, so this is poisonous water right here. But the reason I wanted to show the ender portal is because of what the ender portal does. Basically, the ender portal does, if say you got far away from the spawn and you got lost, and your house was at spawn or something maybe. Basically, all you have to do is, if you have the ender portal, you're gonna right click with it, teleports you, and you will fall back to your spawn. And apparently you don't get sent to your spawn point, because I set my spawn point to to where I was before, and now I have to go all the way back there. But let me pause the video here until I get back. Okay guys, I am back and I finally found the place. But basically, I kind of showed off the water and stuff, and I showed what the ender portal does, and for some reason, and I'm highly sure, I will actually show you, I think. See, look, it even says on the screen, it's haunted Minecraft spawn point to where I am right now. For some reason, though, it actually wouldn't go to the spawn point, it goes directly where you spawn. Just like where you spawned in the world, just like the world itself, not using the cheat or the commands, single player commands, it will just take you to the regular spawn. So I don't really know why it does that, but it does, and whatever. Anyway, so another thing, let's finish this up. The soul manipulators, I'm not exactly too sure what they do, so I'm not really going to show them off because I don't really know what they do, but I saved the best for last. So basically, this is called the ancient staff, and you can craft it using different parts. Well, basically, you have to craft those parts, and then you put those parts together in a crafting table, and they create this. And basically, when you right-click, a portal appears in the sky. Now, also, if you have noticed, the top to the ancient staff is gone, and it's now called the depleted ancient staff. Well, you need an ancient staff again if you want to summon the portal again, and it will spawn again. But say, well, in survival mode, you will have to build to get up here. But when you do get up here, you enter, and then you enter. Now it may take a little bit because this is like a new world, and I haven't really been in it so much. So I'll pause the video and oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm receiving a bit of lag. Okay, so I think it's about done loading. Now, if you can tell on the map, those gray things, those are clouds. Yes, this kind of reminds me of what was that mod called? The Ether mod. This kind of reminds me of it because there's so many different ores in this, and I think they're planning on adding structures and stuff. So it's gonna be pretty cool if they add in Promised Land. But it's kind of like either just because everything's floating in the sky and there's clouds that you can hop on over, they don't really have the same effect. And oh my god, they don't really have the same exact effect as they did in like the Ether mod. They make like a sound of you on a wall, and they're basically solid blocks. Like you can see through them, but you step on them like solid blocks. Or at least I'm pretty sure. Oh no, you do sink a bit. Never mind. Now one thing I do want to see though is if they cushion your landing. So if I were to, let's say I want to go up here, would they cushion my landing? I think they do. I'm going to go into creative mode real quick and see. Yeah, so this is like another thing for parkour. If you want to like land somewhere but not die, really good thing for it. But basically, if you want another way to get back home rather than making another portal or going back to the same portal, is I'm going to turn to creative so that I don't die for this. Basically, you jump out of the world, so this is like another thing that's kind of like the Ether. You can actually like jump out of the world and head down, and you won't die. You'll return to the overworld, and you'll actually like be there. Although it may hurt you a bit. But as you can see, I'm going back, and I spawned somewhere else, but I guess this is gonna have to end it. In fact, I think this is a new biome. Let me check what biome this is. Maybe I did already discover this. Maybe. I'm not too sure. There's another one like this. Ooh, there's a village. Let me go test out the theory if villagers can trade with other items. Oh god, they literally do spawn everywhere. And I think this is the mud. And all I hear is the villagers going, ha. But let me see. That's just an emerald. Why am I in third person mode still? Just emerald. More emerald. More emerald. Oh my god, I don't think you can actually trade. Oh god, there's zombies. There we go. You're saved. Although I probably will kill you too. Yeah. Now let's see, where do we enter this house at? Let me see if any of them... Guys, don't even trade with the new ores. It's stupid. But anyway, guys, I guess this was it. And, so yeah, this is the Plenty of Biomes mod, or the Biomes of Plenty, I don't really know how you say it. But, so I do recommend you download it, and if you've played it before, or you want to play it, after you play it, tell me in the comments below which was your favorite... Oh, let me save this horse real quick. Never mind. But anyway, tell me what your favorite biome was, or if you found all of them. Apparently I found the Arctic, so that's a new one again. There's tons that I still haven't found. I've only found like maybe 20 at most. But yeah, so this was Hunter Minecraft here, and I am out.